Dear Nigerians, there's a reason why the Ghanaians got their independence before you. And there's also a reason why you couldn't gain your independence until the help of Kwame Nkrumah, some other African top leaders as at that time, before you were able to get yours, despite your large population. Why? Because just like Kwame Nkrumah said, Ghanaians might, appear calm, but they are not too big, belittled. Because when they say enough is enough, that is it. Even the Ghanaian government can't stop them, but instead comply to their requests. I made a video telling my Ghanaian people on how to, apply a bit of diplomacy in this issue. Why? Because we do not want motherland's image on the international space to be dented. But let me tell you, the Ghanaian people can break that bridge, ignore any international body, and do that which they feel is most important to their country. Ghanaians, we always tell you, Ghana first before any other person. Ghanaians, we always tell you that they will protect the lands their forefathers fought hard in sweat, blood, and tears to give to them. And they will not allow any intruder come in and make it uninhabitable. Ghanaians are speaking in one voice for the past few weeks. And this is a wake-up call to Nigerians in Ghana. Do not take these people for granted. Let's watch some particular videos of both Nigerians and Ghanaians' reactions to this, and then we come back.
First of all, a line in our national pledge says, I pledge myself in all things to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. And that's what Ghanaians are doing. So on the 19th of July, there will be a nationwide protest and demonstration against the igboking. Yes, so on the 19th of July, all Ghanaians say they're going to protest against the igboking. Ghanaians says they don't want a foreign king in their country. It's that simple. The country belongs to them, and what they say they want, that's what they will get. So they say they don't want an Igbo king. And some section are even saying that after the demonstration, he should not just be removed as the king, he should be deported with his sub-chiefs. Now, as for the voter region, I don't know whether they will demonstrate yet, but I'm very surprised that the voter house of chiefs and Togbi Fiti, they are not saying anything about this yet. I'll come to that issue later. But for now, on the 19th of July, there will be a nationwide protest against the igboking. Now, I don't know about other countries, but as for Ghana, if we speak, our president listens and respond immediately and quickly. So we hit the streets on 19th for the demonstration. On the 20th, I can confidently say our President Mahama, will do something about that. So that's the announcement. On the 19th, all well-meaning Ghanaians should come out and join the protest against the Igbo king.
The Igbo king in Ghana. How can one man pick himself up? A man that had been protected by that community for nearly 30 years, lived there, made his life, his money in Ghana, and then decided all of a sudden he is going to go against the Ghanaian community. He is going to build a community in Ghana for the Igbos only. No other tribes in Nigeria, but for just Igbos. He is going to buy lands from the Ghanaian, push the Ghanaians out of that community and establish another community in another man's land, in a country that has constitution, a country that has rules and regulation. I received a lot of videos from top Ghanaian, I'm not going to mention their name, but from top prominent Ghanaian citizens. And I'm shocked when I saw the video of this so-called Igbo king, Eze Chukwu Kenetu, or whatever his name is. The guy, I'm disappointed at him. The way the guy was talking about Ghanaians, the way the guy was bragging of what he is doing and what he plans to do in Ghana was shocking. You cannot go into another man's country, another man's land, and talk like that and be scheming, planning to push them out of their own community. This is factual. I'm sorry, I know people are going to take offense with this video, but I'm sure you've seen that video of the guy yapping, misyanning, confidently talking about how he is going to build a community just for the Igbos, not for the Ghanaians. It's like this is the highest level of arrogancy and lack of education. The same thing I talk about all the time on this page. The level of tribalism, the poison tribalism had inflicted on Nigerians, it is now extending abroad. How can a community that had protected you for all your life, all of a sudden you're planning to go against the community, planning to build a different community completely, and then push the people of the origin, the indigenous of the community, you want to push them out and bring your own people in a different land, a different country? Can a Ghanaian go and do the same thing in Nigeria? Let's be honest. Let's stop talking all this bullshit. Can a Ghanaian go and do the same thing in Nigeria? He will be gone. He would have been gone a long time ago. I understand and accept that Eze Igbo is a title used all over the world by Igbo community leaders. I understand that Eze Igbo is the title that unites the Igbos in any community they live in. But this one in Ghana, from the video I've seen, I'm talking based on fact, okay? And I can talk what I like because I've seen the fact. You know me, I'm not afraid to say the truth. If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, move on. I don't care. This guy has a show, and the things he was saying in some of the show, he even got interviewed by some of the press official, and the thing the guy was saying, you cannot go into another man's land and talk like that about a country that protected you, about the community that protected you. And you guys are wondering, why are the Ghanaians overreacting? Why would they not overreact? Maybe this guy didn't mean everything he said in all those videos. Maybe he was just being flamboyant because, you know, overhyped with power. Maybe he's loaded, he has money, he has the backing, he has the support, no doubt about that. But Africa is a country where majority of the people are uneducated. When you say one thing, they can work out 20 things from that one thing that you said, even though it is not actually like that. Lack of education, we know that. But why will you go and tell somebody, I'm planning to poke my hand in your eye? So you want that person to just wait there for you to poke the hand in their eyes for them to know how painful it is? No, no, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to do something before you even get close to me. Maybe it didn't mean most of the stuff he said. Maybe it was just out of arrogance. Maybe, but you cannot go into another man's country and start talking their community down, planning to build a different community entirely on the land belonging to another person. We know you bought those land legitimately. The guy is loaded, like I said. You buy those land, do what you want to do, but you can't go and start saying things like that on TV, on live TV. You installed yourself as a community leader in the country. You're not recognized. You didn't register. You didn't even... Come on.
My lovely Ghanaians, I dey beg everybody. That video, that thing na rumor. We dey beg una. That thing self na old video. Like 10 years ago video be that. So we Ghanaians, we Nigerians, especially the Igbos, we dey beg una. Let peace reign, I beg. I dey hear say they want to do demonstration on 19. I beg. Now innocent people go carry this thing. People be say they don't know anything about this thing now. Now this thing go affect. If una start that thing, I beg. We dey beg. Like people be say they sell, people be say they have shop, where they carry something for head, where they find, where they get small thing, they manage their life now. Now the thing go affect. So we dey beg una, beg Ghanaians. We dey beg una. Make una temper justice with mercy. I beg. Even with the Igbo people say we're not happy with the man. Serious. We're not happy with him. Because nobody will hear this kind of thing and be happy with the person. Nobody there is supporting with them. I beg. I beg. May one person not come cause problem for millions of people. We dey beg Ghanaians, good Ghanaians, I beg. We dey beg una. I beg. Let peace reign. Even if una say una they do demonstration now, na still na brother shop una they go spoil. People they do them, they take small money, they manage their life. Now the thing will come affect now. So you know good now. Make we no go pay for another person's sin. I beg. I beg good Ghanaians, I dey beg una on behalf of Nigerians, especially the Igbos wey dey Ghana here. Let peace reign, I beg. We love the peace we wanna give us. We love the hospitality we wanna give us. We love everything we wanna give us. I beg. You people are like this thing be small thing for where una dey. It be small thing. One person no go fit cause problem between millions of people. I beg. I dey beg. Let peace reign. One love, Ghanaians and Nigeria. One love.
If at this point in life you are still making your decisions or making people to suffer for what they did not do to you, then my dear, you are very, very far from sense. I've seen a lot of people say, oh, do you know what? You're the first woman I'm seeing among all your gender that is doing this particular behavior in a good way. You're the only person from Igbo side that I think is practicing this good attitude. How many Igbo people do you know? How many women have you met? How many people from wherever have you met? See, when you meet people like that, I tell you, do not stay long with them. Do you know why? It has a way of putting you at an edge. You're not walking on eggshells because you don't know what you're going to do next that is going to prick them and say, oh, I said it. People from this place, this particular gender like this. And this brings me to what is going on with Ghanaians and Igbo people currently in Ghana. I've been hearing a lot of speculations. People that even both from people that are posing to be Ghanaians, but just to ignite the fire, because I know we Nigerians were good with that. We not putting fire under in the name of tribalism. But let that one just stay aside. That's why I want us to talk about it. Guess what? I have provided enough space, enough time for us to talk about this during my live today at 7 p.m. I want us to talk about these Ghanaians and Igbo people taking land in Ghana. I want us to talk about it. What are your thoughts? Do you think the Igbo did well, or do you think the Ghanaians are overreacting?
You're welcome to my channel. I'm Judicious Army. Yeah, I talk Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and all the good stuff relating to them. On your screen, you can see a letter-headed letter from Kumasi youth to their leaders in Kumasi, telling them that they do not want anything like an igboking or even Nigerians in Kumasi. And you all know 19th of July is set to be the day. According to some Ghanaians, they intend to sack some Nigerians from their country. I know that we have the ecowas law, which says 90 days, which says when you have your residence permit, you're free to stay in the country along, or let's say among the ecowas states. But I want Nigerians to know something. There is also a part of the Ghanaian law that can bypass the ecowas law. Yes, the ecowas law is not greater than the Ghanaian law. No. If the Ghanaian people who are the government, you know, over here in Nigeria, it's the government that makes decisions. No. In Ghana, it is the people that speak and then the government listens. The Ghanaian people who are the government speak with one voice and say, we are boycotting ECOWAS, we are boycotting any other organization, and we want these people out. It will happen, despite the fact that we are all in, ECOWAS states. So ECOWAS cannot even save Nigerians if Ghanaians say they do not want them. Like when I mean they do not want them, they insist, their government insists, nothing will save them. Nothing. So this is a wake-up call to every Nigerian living in Ghana. If you know your fellow Nigerian that is breaking the law, report them to the Ghana police. Report them, because if they put you in trouble or if they do something wrong, they will not pay the price alone. You will join them in paying that price. The Igbo King issue, to me, I feel is gone and buried, because with the message the God chiefs sent to him, with the New Year festival that has been scrapped and everything, it is obvious that we will not hear of his chapter in a very long time. And this is also a wake-up call to Nigerians to understand that at the end, there is no place like home. And that is why it is highly important and highly necessary for you to build your home, for you to build your country as a Nigerian. Because if you feel that you can always run away from your country to other countries to seek either asylum or to just escape the wars happening in your country, you are deceiving yourself. Why? Because there are some of our people that will leave the country they feel did not give them peace of mind and go to a place they feel gives them peace of mind and take that same attitude along with them. That is why you should know that home is still home. And you should do everything possible as a Nigerian to ensure your home, which is Nigeria, remains your home by ensuring you hold your government accountable so that it can work for you. Look at the Ghanaian people. They are holding their government accountable, and that is why Ghana is working for them. They had supplementary elections yesterday, and some of them are accusing the other party of thuggery and the rest. There are protests everywhere in the northern region regarding the election. Some are asking for a rerun. Some are saying that the votes must be counted properly. This is who the Ghanaians are. When something goes wrong, they speak with one voice and they hold their government accountable. They do not allow religion, they do not allow tribe come in between them and divide them. This is one thing I want Nigerians to learn. This is one thing I want Nigerians to understand. If you feel running to Ghana means you're running away from your troubles, it's a lie, because you still have your countrymen who will go to Ghana to spoil things for you. But your home is your home. Nobody can drive you away from it. So that is just it. We pray that things de-escalate, but if it doesn't, I will encourage you to come back home. Because in as much as we have ecowas, Ghanaian people insist, and if their government listened to them and said, no problem, you have spoken, we will stand with you. That is it. They're ready to board ecowas bridges. They're ready to say hell no to international bodies. But we pray it doesn't get to that. Lovelies, feel free to drop your own opinions in the comment section. I'm Delicious Army. Yeah, I talk Ghana, Nigeria, South Kenya, and all the good stuff relating to them. I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye bye.